up, Roughnecks? This is Pwnsaurus Rex, and here we are. We are going to be talking about Alpha 19 and what we know so far. But first, let's talk about what I have heard from Roland over at the forums of 7 Days to Die. And he told me that if you are a content creator, so this is for content creators specifically, that in order to get early access, you need to have 5,000 subscribers. So I think that's a little ambitious for us for Alpha 19, Roughnecks, but Alpha 20, that is a very easy possibility. So if you could take a second to subscribe right now, and let's get one step closer. Every single sub is one step closer to that goal of being able to get early access so that I can provide content for you guys before it's released, so you know what's coming, and you get to see it. See it first here. So, anyway, let's get on to Alpha 19. So Alpha 19, their goal, according to what they've said so far, is to release more updates every 6 to 12 months rather than one large one. Because if you remember correctly, Alpha 18 was a huge update. Piggy. Alright, so, that being said, let's take a look at some of the updates we got so far. We have the weapons update, which is, they've got, all weapons are going to have 3 tiers now. Whoa, get out of here, piggy. And then we have the auto shotgun. We've got a mid-tier machine gun. We've got the junk sledge, which looks kind of interesting. I'm not sure what you do with that, but I'm sure we'll figure it out, Roughnecks. Then we have the junk drone, which everybody's freaking out about right now because the teddy bear rides around and blows people away, which looks kind of cool. And then we have new models and textures for most things pre-Alpha 18. So that means if it was in Alpha 18, it's not getting changed if it got changed for Alpha 18. But if it was not, then it should be for the next one. We also have new steel fire axe and new steel club, which that steel club looks awesome. We'll take a look at those pictures at towards the end of the video. I've got all of them and I'll put them right up in this video for you. Alright, and then we've got new books. We've got the Tech Junkie, which will help you build gadgets from common household junk. We've got the Grease Monkey, which will allow you to modify all vehicles of all shapes and sizes. We've got the Bar Brawling, which will allow you to punch, I imagine punch and brawl better. We've got the Spear Hunter, which will give you the ability to spear hunt better, which is good. And that is about it for the books. Now they have a plan to reduce the perk trees, which is awesome because all of us know that some of those perk trees you just don't want to max out to 5 because it's not beneficial enough. So they're going to reduce some of those ranks to 3. And Lucky Looter, they're removing all of the digging bonuses. But they're also putting in a new perception perk called Treasure Hunter. And each step of that will actually make you better at finding treasure. So you've got rank 1, which is narrow it down to 7 meters, and find 10% more items. Rank 2, which is 5 meters and 20% more items. And then Treasure Hunter, which is 3 meters and 30% more items, which is amazing. 3 meters is like, it's right there. It's right freaking there. Okay, so let's move on. The Infiltrator, the Animal Tracker, the Penetrator, Lockpicking, Sexual Wrecks, Well-Insulated, Living Off the Land, Rule Number 1 Cardio, Run and Gun, Flurry of Blows, Parkour, Hidden Strike, From the Shadows, Daring Adventurer, Charismatic Nature, and Physician will be reduced, and changes will be made to them. Also, the Science will now be removed completely, which is amazing, Roughnecks, because every single game I play, I go right into the Science perks. I believe probably here too. Yeah, right here. Science. Well, not Science, but in the Intelligence, I'm in there all the time, so that's going to be nice. And those perks will be distributed to others, which is amazing. Now, here's a new addition to the game. We've got candy now, and that is awesome. There's going to be a few new additions, but they're going to have over 10 coming to Alpha 19, which is awesome. So here's a couple of them. The Skull Crushers, which will give you increased melee damage for 2 minutes. Then you have Atom Junkies, which will increase explosive damage for 2 minutes. And then you have Sugar Butts, which will increase your bartering skill. And then you have, and then now we have Super Filling Foods, which have 0% food poisoning, and I imagine will just like fill you right up. And those are going to be the gumbo stew, shepherd's pie, spaghetti, and tuna fish gravy on toast, which sounds absolutely disgusting. But who knows? I've never had it, so maybe I don't know. Now, there's also going to be improved player animations. And the third-person view, they won't look as stiff, according to the notes. Which is fine. We don't like the players looking stiff and all like robotic like they do now. It'd be nice to have them look more fluid and flow like more realistic. So that's going to be a nice addition. And the new art. So we'll show the pictures now. As I mentioned them, we'll show each picture. So we have the new trader, Jen. Here's some pictures. We have the tools. So here's some pictures of those. We have the stone axe. Look at that. Straight up caveman, guys. We have the new steel club, which looks awesome. I am really excited about the new steel club because the current steel club looks just like a pile of poop. It looks like a poop on a stick. And you're literally going to be swinging a piece of poop at the enemy. And I'm just not a fan of the current club. So anyway, that is nice. We have the new twin beds and bunk beds. Here those are. We have the new mattresses. We have the new junk sledge. Here that is. We have the wrench. And with this wrench picture, you can see the new lighting effects. We have next to continue on, we have the clothing racks. Those look kind of cool for new commercial places, which is nice. We also have the auto shotgun concept art, which looks absolutely amazing. Look at the different mods that they have and all that. Looks really great, Roughnecks. We have the new impact driver, which looks really good. We also have the Desert Eagle concept art, which this Desert Eagle looks really awesome, you guys. Really pumped about that. We have the Zombie Arlene, everybody's favorite ex-girlfriend, that is here in Alpha 19, is going to look a lot better, a lot nastier. And all of the vehicle upgrades have been moved to Alpha 20. Okay. Now the loading screen tips is something else they're going to work on. Which those loading screen tips are going to be interactive now. So if you're a new player, you can see the old tip. You can go back, you can go forward, you can look at new tips to see and get better idea of what's going on. And that's really nice for the new guys. Because I can tell you, when I started this game, it was a little overwhelming. So that's a good addition. Now they're also going to work on random gen world improvements, and they're going to make biomes much more random. Now there's also the traders. The traders are going to specialize in something now, which is absolutely amazing, Roughnecks. So you could go to Joel for armor. You could go to Jen for meds. You could go to Bob for vehicles and tools. You could go to Hugh for weapons and ammo. And Rect will sell food and seeds. So it's going to behoove you to move beyond just one trader. Earlier in the game, usually you could get away with just one trader early on. And then expand out later on when it's safer. But you may want to move on quicker than that. So, that is what I know about Alpha 19 right now, Roughnecks. Not sure when it's going to be released, but hopefully soon, because we're all getting a little antsy about Alpha 18 and we're ready for something new. I notice a lot of the other content creators are starting to move on and take some time off or produce less content. I still plan on doing 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'll do different things. If they're going to release early access, it's going to be people with 5,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, please take a second and subscribe. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. And it really helps the channel grow. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all of my subscribers, as well as viewers. Don't get me wrong there. I appreciate all of you. Take a second, make a comment in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I missed anything about Alpha 19 that's important that I should put in the description. That's always good to know. If I don't see you in the comments below, I'll see you in the next video.